Hi guys, this is FD for SafeUp.tv once more back with another video, and today let's talk about Ribbon Finance, an Ethereum based project. So what I'm going to share with you with regards to Ribbon Finance is not financial advice. This is just my own view as far as this project is concerned, and it's a project I've had my eye on for quite a while, and we are also thinking of adding it to one of our portfolios, most likely going to be the 15k to 600k portfolio challenge. So what is Ribbon Finance? Ribbon Finance is a blockchain protocol that provides users with sophisticated decentralized financial products, that is DeFi products. According to its white paper, Ribbon Finance combines financial instruments like options contracts, futures, and fixed income to boost returns for its users. Users simply deposit their assets and let the smart contract do the rest. Here is the brief value proposition from Ribbon Finance. One, it offers a suite of DeFi products that help users access crypto-structured products. Secondly, it offers a one-stop solution for users who want to improve a portfolio's risk-return profile. Here are some of the products that Ribbon Finance offers. There is one called Theta Vaults, which focuses on yield through automated option strategies on Ethereum and wrapped Bitcoin, and it's referred to as call and put selling. The second product is Ribbon N. RN Vault employs a fully funded win-win strategy. Depositors can capitalize on the intra-week Ethereum movement in either direction, while also ensuring their capital is protected. The Vault earns a base APY and uses the remaining funding purchased weekly at the money knockout barrier option. Ribbon Treasury is the third product on offer. Ribbon Treasury are private Ribbon Theta Vaults built specifically for decentralized autonomous organization to run covered calls on their native token. These private vaults are segregated from the main Ribbon vaults and run a custom strategy for each decentralized autonomous organization or DAO. Each vault has a few unique parameters. The first parameter is strike selection methodology. Here, decentralized autonomous organization can choose how aggressive they want to be with regards to the strike selection methodology. The second parameter is tenor. Decentralized autonomous organizations or DAOs can choose how often they want to run the strategy. The current Ribbon vaults run weekly strategies that automatically re-rolls, but DAOs can choose longer tenors as well. The third parameter is premium currency. Under this, decentralized autonomous organizations can also choose what currency they want to receive the premiums in. For example, a DAO could elect to receive premiums in USDC or ETH, depending on their treasury diversification goals. The fourth parameter is Ribbon Land. Ribbon Land can be described as an uncollateralized Aave. If you know Aave, it's one of the major players in DeFi. So Ribbon Land can be described as an uncollateralized Aave, allowing depositors to lend or unsecure to KYC or anti-money laundering institutional market makers of their choosing with high liquidity. Ribbon Land offers the best of both worlds between TradFi and DeFi, and it does that through high yields from unsecured lending, no lockups from Aave money market model, off-chain enforcement or credit underwriting, built-in insurance, and finally there is a DEX, and this DEX I believe is going to be live from Q4 or is going to launch in Q4, and the DEX is going to be called AEVO, A-E-V-O, maybe EVO, A-E-V-O. EVO is a high-performance order book-based decentralized exchange that comes with all the features necessary for a pro options trader. This includes a robust margining system with portfolio margin as well as hundreds of instruments to trade, including daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly options. All of this is built on a custom EVM rollup that was designed for scale and rollups to Ethereum for security. Now, as part of our DYOR risk evaluation to assess the strength or weaknesses of Ribbon Finance, we are going to apply our DYOR risk evaluation, and as part of that, it's quite important that we give a brief overview of some of the key elements. We start with decentralization. While interacting with Ribbon Finance application is permissionless, the governance process leaves a lot to be desired due to the tokenomics skewed more in favor of insiders. In addition, the multiple token system brings in another layer of complexity due to the intricate manner in which the weighting system is designed for governance purposes. We know it's built on top of Ethereum, so decentralization at a protocol layer is relatively secure, within reason of course. When it comes to security, Ribbon Finance's smart contracts were audited by OpenZeppelin, PeckShield, ChainSafe, and QuantStamp. Ribbon also operates an active bounty program worth up to $250 whoever identifies potential exploits, and they are proven to be so. As far as interoperability is concerned, products offered on Ribbon's application cover a wide range of digital assets, including the likes of Avalanche, ApeCoin, USDC, wrapped BTC, and Solana. As far as scaling is concerned, we know that it's built on a custom EVM rollup that was designed for scale, but we also know that Ethereum, the underlying blockchain, is not good at scaling. So our view there is about 50-50. As far as the project team is concerned, we did struggle to actually find one source of information that could give us a more accurate number of employees. For example, we found the information on Julian Ko, who is the co-founder of Ribbon Finance. He has previously worked with Coinbase as a software engineer. The team officially announced Ribbon Finance in February 2021. That was on the 15th of February. In terms of the members themselves, the team members themselves, there isn't much information on how many team members there are, apart from the 3 reported executives. However, elsewhere, we came across a reported company size of between 11 to 50 employees. So make that what you will. Another parameter we look at as part of our DYOR risk evaluation is social media presence via Twitter and Discord. Via Twitter, Ribbon Finance has got 40,700 Twitter followers and just over 12,000 Discord members. Now, let's look at some of the token use cases. The ticker symbol is RBN, and the token is used for staking to earn yield, and it's also used in the governance process. The more RBN tokens a user stakes in Ribbon governance, the more RBN rewards they can receive on their staked votes token. Also, the more voting power they may have when it comes to redirecting liquidity mining rewards to the vote in which a user is staked. The higher the user's share of the protocol revenue, the more RBN tokens are staked, the higher the user's share of the protocol's revenue can be. Now, on to tokenomics. Ribbon DAO, or Decentralized Autonomous Organization, consists of multiple smart contracts. Governor Bravo's standard one token, one vote method is expanded to include a weighting system based on locking RBN for VERBN tokens. Ribbon DAO is 2 tokens. I think there are likely going to be 3 in the future from what I've read. The RBN is the governance voting token, and then the VERBN token, or the vote escrowed RBN as it is called. So VERBN stands for vote escrowed RBN token. It's used for governance voting, gauge voting, boost RBN rewards, and on staked vote tokens. The VERBN token is also used to gauge voting bribe yields in ETH, USDC, and RBN. You can also use the VERBN token to claim your share of protocol revenue. Ticker symbol, we've already said, is RBN, and it's an ERC20 token, an Ethereum standard for token. Maximum supply is 1 billion. Circulating supply is 572.5 million, or 57%. Token distribution, the treasury was allocated 49%, or 490 million. The team was allocated 230 million, or 23%. Investors were allocated 15%, or 150 million. Corporate property, which I think these are funds that will belong to the team responsible for developing the protocol or the application, 8%, or 80 million tokens. Insider therefore control around 950 million tokens, which is approximately 95% of all the tokens available, which is excessive in our view. Now, as part of our DYOR risk evaluation, we are going to apply 13 elements, and the 13 elements are as follows: decentralization, security, scalability, interoperability, project team, social media via Twitter, social media via Discord. Then we look at the use cases as well as the maximum tokens available before we move on to tokens issued at project launch and tokens in circulation at the point at which we're doing this video, before we finally settle on the total tokens under the control of insiders. Now, that last element, total tokens under the control of insiders, does not necessarily mean the tokens that are owned by insiders, but that part of the allocation that insiders can do as they wish. They do hold a monopoly on how those tokens are going to be deployed or used. That's what we mean by insider token allocation. And this usually involves those who are closely linked to the project, including investors, advisors, project teams, marketing budgets, and so forth. Once we've reviewed those 13 elements, we then score each element between 0 and 10, and then we aggregate the total before we finally categorize the total under 4 different categories. And the 4 different categories are as follows. So the most risk is found within the no-go category, where a project will have scored 0 to 64 out of 130. The next category high up is 65 to 89 out of 130, and we call that will go to 0 category. The third project high up is the potential category, and the project will have scored 90 to 109 out of 130. Before we move on to the level with the least risk in go for it category, project here will have scored 110 to 130 out of 130. Now, here are some of the scores we have issued to Ribbon Finance. On decentralization, 2.5 points out of 10. On security, 7.5 points out of 10. On scaling, 5 points out of 10. Interoperability, 5 points out of 10. Project team, 7.5 points out of 10. Social media via Twitter, 7.5 points out of 10. Social media via Discord, 5 points out of 10. Age of the project is relatively new, only came on board last year, so 2.5 points out of 10 is relatively young. Use cases, 7.5 points out of 10, because we think for the intended purpose, they've got a decent basket of use cases. As far as tokens issued at project launch, 5 points out of 10. Total tokens in circulation, 5 points points out of 10. Maximum tokens available, 5 points out of 10. When it comes to insider token allocation, we do no choice but to allocate 0 points out of 10 because at 95%, that is excessive and we don't take that lightly. That's a red flag, massive red flag. There might be a lot of hedge funds or big players behind the scene. 95% is excessive in our view. Anyway, do you agree with the scores we've allocated to Ribbon Finance? Are you invested in Ribbon Finance? What are your thoughts on the elements we've reviewed as far as Ribbon Finance is concerned? Please comment down below. Whilst you're down there, don't forget to click like and subscribe. As always, smash that notification bell. Now, the aggregate score for Ribbon Finance comes up to 65 points out of 130, which puts Ribbon Finance within the could go to zero category, which means Ribbon Finance is just as risky as most of the projects we have reviewed here on SafeHub.tv since we started this DYOR risk evaluation process for the projects we want to invest in. Ribbon Finance is in good company because there are so many good projects within this could go to zero category. What do you guys think? Do you agree with our assessments? Please comment down below and let us know. Until next time, guys, this is FD for SafeHub.tv signing out. Bye for now.